Hello, so in my BIM course class, I have specific checklist tasks for my student, which are created in Plenary. So Plenary is organized for specific project, and each of my students is doing their own project and they need to create each task separately. If we will use a checklist inside Plenary, and if I activate the checklist, it automatically activates for all the users. So it means each user cannot have this checklist here. So for the students, I use checklist as reference and example, which questions we can ask for themselves to fill in the data, and they can just copy paste recommended checklist item to their task applications. One of the task applications which I implement in my course is Microsoft Planner, and in my course these tasks looks like this one. So I have my course. In my course I have separate channel for my student groups, and inside this location I have special task section, and I am using the planner tool to organize the tasks for the students. So typically students should create the tasks by themselves and add their names for the task. And if we look to efficiency of this work, it will be time consuming. So each student will need to spend additional time to create each task. And this process can be automated using Power Automate tools. And I can create one task and it automatically will be created for all of the users as individual task. How I organize and do this step using Power Automate tools. In this case, I create a task in Planner and I add specific coding system so I can recognize this task. So as a template can be found in template library. So here we have specific template to create the planner task using planner and specific trigger. And I used this template and it looks like this one, and I created this specific workflow. If I go to edit mode, I can see how the workflow works. So first I put some input data. So I put the title name of my task, I put the deadline of my task, and also I put the link to the Plenary. So in the Plenary, I copy this link to this specific location so students can find additional details from this location. So I link my planner to the Plannerly application, and students can easily navigate from one to another. Next part, I have assignees, and I have the name and the type string, and value is this one. Next one is conditions. It checks some conditions and checks this trigger body text one and trigger body and the null. And after this is done, I go to compose. In compose area, I put email addresses, a list of email addresses of my students, and it creates a separation, splitting of each email. And next I create apply to each output from composer. And inside this loop, I go to create a task. In create a task, I put the date from input data. Also, I use current item for specific user from the composer, and I put it to a specific bucket list. So here I link it to my Teams group, to specific task in the specific channel. The title is also taken from the input data. And the next one, I want to update the details of each task. I can add additional information, so I can add the reference and checklist, and in task creation I can assign additional information. I can assign specific tags, I can change priority and put start date and additional information I can change here. And in update task details, I can put the reference. So as a reference, I am using the link from the input data, and I link my task to the plenary. And in checklist, I can divide the task to smaller steps. So in this case, I am just creating the task for the students so they can done the work, the job, and they can finish it in the planner application. So by doing this automation, I can save time for myself and also for the students, and I can create a lot of tasks specifically designed for the students. Later, if needed, I can run process flow improvement, and I can check how this can be improved. So this is nice and powerful tool. And now my running time is average 25 seconds. I run a couple of tests, and the final result looks like this one. Inside Teams, after a couple of minutes, the task is created. And if I open the task, I have the link to the Plannerly application, and also I have the name complete the survey. And if I go back to the Plannerly, complete the survey, so the name is here and the link is to this location. So I can easily do the work, and also I can see who created the tasks. So I am the teacher and I created the task, so the student knows what this task is done and created by me, and he can respond in the comments. And after he finishes this, he can move it to complete bucket, or it can go to in progress bucket and can change the progress. It's in progress or completed. And by doing that, students develop skills of working with the tasks inside Planner application, inside Teams. So short intro how to improve efficiency working with a lot of people, and by creating same tasks for a bunch of users, combining Teams and Plannerly tool and Planner and Power Automation. Thanks, and till next in our tips, tricks videos. Bye.